Please tell me you guys have seen those memes of like the fake Dora and she's just doing the most. Today, I'm gonna be Barb the Builder. I can't tell you this is the safest thing in the world, but I'll tell you what, if we fall, we fall. You know when people are like, who needs a man? I do. Not because I'm incapable of doing this. No. As we've proven, I can do it myself. I just don't want to. Thus started the journey to meet the supermodel who would then cook for her. I'm currently on my way to go and see Nicholas. If you guys do not know who Nicholas is, I'm gonna insert his Instagram here. Wait! I feel like we can't describe who Nicholas is without explaining who he was in 2019. Nubuke's husband. My husband, the ever faithful Nicholas. I was telling Nicholas's mom that Nicholas is my husband. Oh my gosh, and oh!
Whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me.
Wow, is that a supermodel?
Hey!
Is that a supermodel? Ah!
How you doing, love?
Wow, can you please show the world?
Yeah.
Amazing! Look at that. We love to see it. And why did you buy it? Actually, yeah, can you explain? Why did you buy this brand new, lovely phone?
It looks good on my ear. My hello guys, what's up? You know?
That's it.
No, actually I bought that because I want to hop back onto YouTube and I feel like that can sort everything out in once, you know?
Well, the reason I am here today is because Nicholas is actually going to be cooking for me whilst we ask him some nice and fun questions. I have a question for you. What is a typical day in your life, right? Because I feel like I haven't given enough context for my channel on who exactly he is. So he is a model, a whole model who is constantly traveling around the world to do photo shoots and stuff like that. So I know that your days are very different. I guess my question is, what is a day in your life like?
If I don't work, like usually I have like castings or somewhere to go to, I will go to the gym, do some paperwork, maybe sort my papers, you know what I mean, for taxes and stuff like that. I definitely go into the agency, take new pictures. If I don't work on my book. Like as models, we have portfolios and our agents, they send them to clients, and you kind of always want to be up to date. So you always like take new photos, you know, to which basically show yourself, you know.
So who taught you how to cook?
My mother taught me how to cook. She actually, one time I remember she called me into the kitchen and she said, look, you gotta learn how to cook. And I was always in the kitchen with my mom, you know, we used to hang out and chat a little bit, talk about life. And she said, look, come on, I'll show you how to cook, because it's important for you. And I was like that. And then she showed me some basics, you know, how to make some Ghanaian easy dishes. I actually can do jollof as well, but it's 50-50 that it comes out good, you know what I mean? Don't forget kids. That one, don't play around with it.
Does that ever get tiring? Because I know filming, for me personally, I don't always want to film. So like, do you always want to take pictures? Oh, you do? Oh wow, okay.
I mean, no, definitely not. I mean, I do the job now since a while, so it's not like, at the beginning I would definitely say like, yes, everything, yes. But when it's more important for me when I'm at the job, then I'm there and I perform. You know, when it's game time, then it's game time. And I always try to see every shooting the same way. If you think like, oh, today you just do e-com, then it can be just a long day, you know. You think it's not really worth your time or whatever. I think it's the wrong angle.
So like basically every single part of modeling, you see them as equally important, so that you don't see like one opportunity as more important than the other. Okay, that's really smart.
I feel like in life in general, sometimes you wanna, I think if you do something and it don't really, because even something hard, like I'm not always obsessed with going to the gym. I don't wake up to morning when I'm saying like, oh yeah, let's go gym, blah, blah, you know. But sometimes when I'm at the gym, it comes to me and it's easy, you know.
Yeah.
I
mean, personally, if I looked like you, I too would go to the gym every day. Just saying. Just saying. If I had your abs, that'd be a motivation to go to the gym. Because once I see that pot belly coming, back to the gym. Back to the gym. So yeah. So it's time for my first taste. You have already dug into it. How does it taste already?
It's alright, yeah.
It's alright. That's what the man says about his own cooking. Then I think we should be a little bit scared, huh? This is really good. I like this food. Yeah, just feel free to like move in with me and you cook. That's it.
Yeah, cool. Don't worry.
When I was younger, Nicholas was the one and only love of my life. So what had happened was, the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful human being I've ever seen in my life. Do you remember what I told you? What was the first thing I told you when I saw you?
You're my husband or something.
Yeah, I said, oh my god, will you marry me? Because at this point, like, where do we go from there? Like, where do we go from here? I even told his mom, so shout out to Nicholas's mom, who knows that very much. She asked me. Look at that, that's my girl. All that to say that, like, and then I got to know you, and that's the reason I'm not marrying you anymore. I'm kidding. But you are very healthy in terms of like the food that you're putting in your body, and in terms of like you being very conscious. Yeah, how did you get there? Have you always been that person who's like always been thinking about being healthy or constantly trying to improve themselves? Because I feel like every single time I meet you, you have a new set of goals to be a better version of yourself than you are now, and I just think that's very admirable. I knew that from the first moments I met you, and yeah, it's just been very beautiful to see you grow. So yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
I don't really like too much like chilling, you know what I mean? I'm not really a person like sit around and do nothing at all, but for me it became very important to first fix the inside of me, you know what I mean? And then, I don't know how to put that right.
No, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Before
like,
everything else, you wanted to fix the inside.
Yeah. So with the diet and stuff like this, I do sometimes eat, you know, have my cheat days and have like a couple of days in a row. But in the end of the day, I kind of think like this: if my diet have a little impact on my performance, like mental sharpness or also like physical appearance and health, the health that's the most important, then I'd rather do that. And that's why I'm thinking now already like long term, because I think really being plant-based is probably the one of the best diets you can be on.
My last question for you would be, so fun fact, Nicholas is a dad. Wow! And I guess my question for you is, what traits do you think you picked up from your mom and your dad that you're passing on to your son? Like, what do you think you do differently in your parenting style?
Oh, I've never thought about that. Actually, let me think. I think I'm a way different parent to my parents. You know, it was different times, you know. When I was younger, it was the 90s, you know. It's like not like today. There's more understanding for a lot of things, I would say, you know. So my parents were very much like, they were like, you know, you have to be educated, blah blah, this, you know. I don't know, maybe for you as well. And for me, it was really like, go get this done, blah blah blah. So for me, I don't think like that about my son at all. I just want him to be happy
and whatever that means, basically.
Yeah. So I will raise him more on the fact that whatever he wants to do in his life, you know, I mean, he should go for it from day one. Obviously, where my parenting style and the one from my parents probably is very similar, is to make him understand that love is the strongest force in the world. You know, my parents always like teach me how to love others, you know what I mean? So I will do this. That one I do with him already, to be respectful to others. But that don't mean that you're a pushover, you know what I mean? Just be respectful, but when something is wrong, you can stand up for yourself.
Thank you so much for cooking for me and coming on my channel.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And that is what I call self-growth. Can we give Nubuke a round of applause? Wow.
I just might be a black Bill Gates in the making. So watch this space. Watch this space.